Welcome back to Poppy's Workshop. You came back? You must really be desperate for entertainment. Or I'm funny? I was desperate for entertainment there. I haven't done any machining yet, so I just talked about it like I know what I'm talking about. The opening credit music for this episode, don't think about Sammy Hagar singing heavy metal. When they shoot out the... oh, sorry. I may have violated copyright by singing when they shoot out the... Yeah. Well, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Tell your lawyer my income is unattachable. So... This video is entitled The Sublime, the Abysmal, and the Just Plain Weird, a shear line overview. Full disclosure, I have nothing whatsoever to do with shear line other than owning a bunch of their metal. I mean, I can't carry all the metal that they sold me in one trip. Not even in a wheelbarrow. Break my back trying to in a wheelbarrow even. Anyway, the Sublime. Here she is. Screw this. Sit right here. Okay. Packed in quick and dirty Cosmoline here. Flour sack. You know the flour sack? Those cotton sacks they sell flour in by 100-pound weight, 30-pound weight, saturated in Marvel Mystery Oil. See any rust? No. Been out there in the shop for years while I've been sick. Well, I'm feeling much better now. Not to steal from John Aston. The Sublime. Shear line's absolute top achievement. Best thing they ever made, in my opinion. Their rotary table. Set it on the milling machine like this. Set it like so. So your part's sticking out here under the, yeah. Nice little attachment here, so you can attach your 3-jaw or 4-jaw chuck to the rotary table, right? Nice little register here, fits real nice. Screws in, right? 3-jaw, 4-jaw, screws on. Let me unscrew this a moment. Oh! My poor fingers and hands. Bone spurs. When I broke this arm, they x-rayed both hands. Bone spurs. Yeah. Fun. And this is the adapter. Screws into your rotary table, right? See that nice register there, shiny between 2 threads? Okay. On the top. There you go. You see the slot. That slot is stock. See that round in the middle? That's a center drill hole. That is not stock. I did that. Yeah. The speeds of setup on the milling machine table. I also did see the hole I'm looking at you through? That's for the Tommy bar, so I don't booger this slot with a screwdriver. Ah! Now, you can screw thread your chuck onto the rotary table. Come on, line up. There we go. Eee! Do that in your easy chair with a 12-inch rotary table and a 9-inch 3-jaw chuck. You'll be on the way to the emergency right now with busted pelvis. Anyway, right, that screws on there like that. Okay. Yeah. Back to this little attachment. You screw in and screw on the chuck. Why did I center drill it? In the center. Believe me, it's in the center. I fussed around like I was Tom Lipton, and I had Stan from Bar Z right over my shoulder poking at me, you know. Anyway, I lined it up real good. Really good. Made sure that center of this is where the center drill went in. Nice registry between the part. Center drill right in the center. There is, I put the center in the spindle. I pin this baby to the table. Right? It's centered. I have this baby on 0 or some other cardinal. Let me set this down. One of the other cardinal rose points, you know. And I get my T-nuts in the slot, a little bit of wrenching to knock it down. Right? It's not dead nuts perfect, but starting from that, you can start with a tenths indicator, the lining, instead of having to have a 4-inch travel. Slight exaggeration, just slight. Okay, that brings us to the abysmal, the sherline 3-jaw lathe chuck. Self-centering. Notice no pinions. Pinionless scroll. The holes for the Tommy bars. Beautiful copy of a watchmaker's lathe 3-jaw self-centering chuck. And for watchmaker's work, this kind of chuck is perfect. Not even for small model work, in my opinion. and the thread going on the spindle wobbles as play. Where are you hiding? Ah. Here it is. 3/4 16 2B fit. No wobble, no in play. Between the chuck and the spindle, I'd rather have a 2A at least, maybe a 3C fit. Since I think Sherline makes their machine spindles on a CNC machine, all they gotta do is tickle the plastic keys and move the pitch diameter out 1,000th or two. Try it. Another 1,000th or two. Try it. You know, quality up that thread fit there a bit. And while you're at it, make that spindle out of 01. Not that soft stuff you're making the spindles out of. Yeah, it's soft. With 01, you won't have to surface precision grind it afterwards. Fully annealed 01 is 4 times harder than the steel you're making them out of now. Yeah, I know it'll cost more, but the quality, especially once you tighten up your thread fit, quality, be worth it. Trust me. That was the Abysmal, the 3-jaw lathe chuck, right? They're just plain weird. They're indexing attachment. That rod you moved, you had to have precise measurement between the end of the rod and it. Every time you moved it to cut a tooth on a gear. I've got gauge blocks. That's not happening. Now, just good. This isn't, but it's convenient to talk about it. They're 4-jaw lathe chuck. What can you say about a 4-jaw lathe chuck? 9 pieces of steel, nicely machined. As much a pain in the butt, I mean, as much fun to play with as a 90-pound 4-jaw chuck. I mean, but this baby, you can chase that center point around the chuck for hours and hours, just like it's 90-pound 4-jaw chuck. No, I still haven't got that email. I'm serious, Adam. I'm waiting for the email telling me you fell out the easy chair. You can omit the snorting beer out your nose from the, you know, but. Okay. How I'm addressing the 3-jaw lathe chuck on the sherline that they sell. I mean, it's a copy of a watchmaker's 3-jaw chuck. So, you know. Here it is, directly from China. Cast iron, steel. Pinion drive for the scroll. 80 millimeters. In pretty brand new got here, I washed it in a red kerosene. Red, Chinese. Appropriate, isn't it? Anyway, took it all apart, washed it in kerosene. This black piece here is plastic. When I make my adapter plate, that plastic won't be there. Ooh, one of my nuts fell off. Oh, I'm going to get letters on that one. That was an accident. This piece of plastic goes bye-bye. My adapter plate will dive in here at the registry all the way till the back of it touches this cast iron, and that plastic is no longer necessary. Then my 3 holes for mounting. The approved method, right? I mean, it beats taking that Jacob's drill chuck that'll thread on to the sherline machine, using that as a lathe chuck. Scream! Scream! Wow! Send your death threats directly to the FBI or the, I'll call it, tobacco and firearms offices in San Francisco at the federal buildings. I don't want to hear it. Save me the time of reporting your ass. Just send it directly to them. I had the thought originally, maybe bore this out for the tap drill size and take a tap, right? Tap it. It could be done with acceptable precision. I don't think that there's enough contact if I were to tap that hole as it is. I mean, we're talking about the little scratches in the hole that machine shop teacher told you about. Well, you grabbed the wrong size drill. Well, I didn't tell you guys about the fact that you don't use the same size drill as the bolt is. You have to use the tap drill size. Anyway, so you guys can stop screaming about me tapping the chuck and just screwing it directly onto the spindle. But pinion chuck wrench. Other set of jaws. Yeah. Just gotta get a piece of steel to make the backing plate. Combination adapter. Okay, gave it a bath in kerosene. I've been watching YouTube, and the guys who bought anything Chinese talk about the grit. They're right. If it's Chinese machine tool, wash it in kerosene or whatever nice oily cleaning solution you prefer. I'll show you the pictures of the grit. I captured it. Yeah. I think it's cast iron and grinding wheel particles. I really do. I took 5 stabs at shooting this comparison between the chucks alone. 2 at the shear line overview, and 3 of other stuff. I gotta shoot them all again. Well, I'm gonna sign off. Don't think about Napoleon the 14th. They're coming to take me away.